Representing the Bachelor of Arts students is Daniel Rashid. Daniel will be graduating today with a Bachelor of Arts in Theater and a minor in Cinematic Arts. During his time at USC, Daniel acted both on stage and on screen, performing in over 30 student films, 4 independent student productions, and the School of Dramatic Arts production of Summer Brave by William Inge. He was also an original member of the USC sketch comedy troupe, The Suspenders, and performed weekly with the USC improv troupe, The Merry Men. He will be staying in Los Angeles after graduation to pursue a life of storytelling. Welcome, Daniel.
Thank you. Thank you, Dean Puzo. Wow. First of all, I would like to thank the Academy. I'm so sorry. This is the wrong speech. I'm sorry, Dean Puzo. This is the wrong. I just keep it with me, just in case. You never know. There we go. There it is. Okay. Man. Great start. Okay, here we go. I'm nervous. I'm really honored that so many of you would vote for me to speak today. But I don't know what to say. Because I feel like the role of a graduation speaker is usually to impart some sort of wisdom, right? But here's the thing, I don't have any. Okay, I'm a college graduate. I'm not even a college, am I technically? I don't even know if I'm a college graduate yet, okay? I don't have any wisdom to give unless I'm like talking to a 3-year-old. Then I might have some wisdom. Like, no, don't eat that. That is a rock. You can trust me, I'm a graduate of the University of Southern California, I think. But for you guys, my peers, family and friends of my peers, my faculty members, I don't have any wisdom. I mean, it would be unwise for me to assume that I do. So I went to the wisest person I could think of, Mary Joan Negro. Mary Joan, who's actually at her son's graduation over in Thornton right now. Mary Joan, the woman who pushed my Shakespeare class. She taught us time and time again that the recreation of life is in the details. So I knew she'd be able to help us. So I said, Mary Joan, I'm going to be speaking at graduation. What should I talk about? And without blinking an eye, she said, well, you could just talk about how excited you are to get out of here. It's a direct quote from our SDA Faculty Award winner this year. And although I'm sure Mary Joan would have been able to turn that into a moving speech, I thought it might be a bit abrasive if it came from my mouth. So I went to the next wise person I could think of, Michael Keenan. Michael Keenan, the man who taught me to define myself by my goals instead of my problems. I said, Keenan, I'm going to be speaking at graduation. Do you have any suggestions of what I should talk about? And he looked at me, right? He looked at me with his piercingly blue eyes, full of wisdom, and he said, no. Dang, that's a bummer, but luckily, later that day, I ran into Eric Truels, my freshman year improv teacher, who taught me, hell yeah. Truels taught me about jumping on the train of opportunity and that that comparison is the death of creativity. 2 huge lessons that I keep with me every day. And I ran into him on the steps of PED, and before I could get a word out, he greeted me, Rashid! Hey, Truels, how you doing? Hey, I hear you're speaking at graduation. Yeah, I am. And I was actually wondering if you had any, hey, give me a shout out. Shout out, my man. So I was on my own. I mean, I could have gone to other faculty members, but I figured, 3 strikes and you're out. Go Cubs. It's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing giving a graduation speech to your peers. What do I say? How do I put this experience of graduating into words? Well, I thought about it a lot, And the more I thought about it, the more I came to this conclusion. Graduation sucks. It sucks. Now, hear me out, okay? I'm serious. We spend 4 years, 3 for the grads, 4 years in school, getting to know all these people, learning all these cool things, living within walking distance from everything, except for all of LA. But for our purposes, everything is here, right? And then there's this big party, right? Everyone's family and friends all come to town. They all come to campus. There's tents and diplomas and USC-themed ponchos. I wore one today, hell yeah. And it's this wonderful thing, but it's a trap, okay? It's a disguise. It's like, congratulations, these past 4 years, have a drink, here's some money, yeah, we're all so proud of you. By the way, after this big old party thing, everyone is going to leave and there will be nothing will ever be the same. So, congratulations. Welcome to the real world, good luck. Like, that's messed up, okay? That's messed up stuff you guys are putting us into. We spent the past 17 years, even more for the grads, in school, learning, getting grades for our accomplishments. Each step of the way, there's been someone there to say, good work, you get an A, or bad work, why would you decide to write a book report on a romance novel by Fabio, Daniel? Just something that I actually did in high school, although I didn't read the book. That's besides the point. Everyone makes mistakes, right? Everyone makes mistakes, like drinking Prestige vodka. Prestige vodka always tastes like gasoline, and yet we made that mistake over and over, did we not? Don't lie to your parents. But in school, with every mistake that we made, there were people there, teachers there to help us out. And with every success, there were people there to let us know we were on the right track. But how are we going to know what's right and what's wrong anymore? Who is going to give me a report card that I can give to my parents to put on the fridge? And what the hell am I going to do with this Dementor costume after graduation is over? I have a lot of questions, okay? I need some answers. And this is obviously a very privileged point of view. And it's not entirely true, obviously, but I think it's based in truth. I think it's based in a real place of fear, We are all the authority of our own creative lives, truly and fully now. And that's both exciting and terrifying. Hence, graduation sucking. But as soon as I came to this realization that graduation sucks, I thought, no, I can do better than that. I can't just roll up and be like, yo, graduation sucks, drop the mic, I'm a theater major, right, in the School of Dramatic Arts. I have dedicated my career to become a waiter, as an actor. I decided to become an actor, okay? Right? An actor, a storyteller, okay? So what's the special for today? Well, we've got a lobster bisque and a beef tartare. No. What's the story? What's the story for today? What's the story of graduation? What's the story of college? Well, that's a complicated-ass story. But like a good theater student, I've identified the major plot points for you guys, the major turning points, if you will, in this story of college. And I think midterms and finals kind of do the job for us with, those are definite plot points along the way, but are they turning points? Are tests and grades the experiences that really shape us? Maybe sometimes. I can't speak for everyone, but for me at least, all of my defining experiences here never involved grades or awards. Grades never mattered for me once I got here. I was a theater student, It was never about getting an A. I was a theater student, which is a dumb joke, speaking of mistakes. But I think it's actually based in truth. There are no grades in theater, There's only true and untrue, alive and not alive. So it was never about getting an A. It was always about, what am I curious about? What am I learning right now? What is this opportunity right now? My defining experiences involved people, not accomplishments. Like staying up way too late because the conversation was worth it, even though there was an 8 a.m. to go to the next morning. Taking what I learned from class and finding it active and present in my own life. Really putting the work into a piece of collaboration and then truly experiencing what it is to be alive through that work. Falling in love. Learning it wasn't really love. really falling in love, really experiencing heartbreak, crying because it hurts, laughing until it doesn't, turning pain into creativity, overcoming hardship through a community that loves, that supports, that cares. And maybe that's what the story of graduation is, right? Maybe it's a celebration not of accomplishments, but of community. And maybe it's not a celebration of the end of something, maybe it's a celebration of the beginning of something, or just a continuation of life, of learning, of friendships. Yes, people are going to go their separate ways today. It's built into the system of graduation, but the space and time that we've all shared here, all of you guys, and all of you, because when you talk to someone, you're not just talking to them, right? You're talking to their parents, their friends, their mentors, everyone who's ever had an effect on who they are today. So the space and time that we've all shared here will continue to shape us all for the rest of our lives, whether we're aware of it or not. So there is no ending, there is no beginning. Now, when I think of it that way, graduation doesn't suck so much anymore. And besides, I mean, look around the room, guys. Look at all this support here, okay? We filled the Bing. That never happens. Except for Greece, right? Greece was able to do that. Greece did that, but we did it too. And plus, there's all those people over in Norris watching us on the screen. Don't think I forgot about you guys. Hell yeah. That's my family right there. I love my family. I love them so much. And your family's in this room right now too, whether it's your biological family or the family you spent these past 4 years with. Now, what an opportunity graduation is to tell a shitload of people how much you love them. Right, they're all here, okay? Do it today. They're all a part of this community. Love now. I'm 22, okay? I don't have any wisdom. I don't. But I do have love. And so do you. Thank you.